Happy Wednesday noontime. I think this is called vandalism. So, we've got a little bit of an issue with the city of Denver. Once again, playing these stupid games with my toilet. I mean, they're going to all extremes here. So, they're threatening to tow this unit that is fully street legal. And, you know, instead of actually being concerned about the sanitation issue, they're going to attempt to punish the nonprofit that's providing a basic human function service because they can't. So they came over here yesterday and littered up my toilet after I was here dealing with some issues. For about an hour and a half, I was on site here. You know, nobody's going to stop to help me do what I'm doing. They're just going to wait till I leave to say, fuck you. So right-of-way enforcement is responsible for this bullshit. This is not the cops, okay? This is Denver's, it's under Denver's Department of Transportation and Infrastructure right-of-way enforcement, AKA the shortest version is meter maid bitches. And that's what they are. They're a bunch of fucking bitches. And most of them weigh about 300 pounds minimum, drive around in a Jeep, paid for by taxpayer dollars. And they do shit like this. Now, those weren't all the stickers. Here, they littered up the door with this. It's officer. They aren't any officers. They aren't officers. This says Officer Edwards. Badge number 430. Entered into the database at 4:30. Vehicle ticketed, no. Date posted at the time, 17:20. I had just left. I saw this little coward driving up and down the street while I was here. And when I left, the little bitch was sitting over here on the corner. And then he came back and littered up my toilet with all this bullshit. Lucky for me, I know how to play this game. And that's okay, Denver. I know you're not interested in addressing sanitation issues, human life, the sanctity of life, the value of life. I know you're more interested in generating revenue. I mean, that's not anything new for any of us. But you're not going to win. So, this ordinance that they're attempting to use is very weak. And if you study it well, you know how to play the game. So this will move 100 feet and it'll stay right here. They'll come back out, pull their bullshit, commit more vandalism. I mean, look at these fucking morons. I mean, they go as far as to mark the street. So there's a reason that I have a boot on this. Somebody has since stolen my license plate. So I'll have to do a police report for that. This is a fully registered, taxes paid, street legal trailer that provides sanitation to elderly individuals that the city of Denver can't seem to connect with. While I work at no charge, I don't ask for any money for a salary, never get any thanks from the city of Denver. Some great news for her down there. She's going home soon. You remember Zaina and the whole Jeep issue? Her age, all the barriers there. Guess who was able to break through those? Me and one other volunteer. And we finally found success after they've criminalized her, told me that she doesn't deserve a toilet to pee in. Yeah, these are true stories. Okay? They're true stories. They're not interested in using taxpayer dollars as intended. They use them to secure their salaries. And you'll see how well. Oh, look at this fucker. Turn the water on us. He just drove by. Did you see that guy drive by in the tractor? Yeah. He's come over here to turn the water on everybody. Let's see. Let's talk about conservation. Turn that shit off, you dumbass! It's fucking 12 o'clock. It's 100 degrees. And you know better than to be fucking watering. You're doing this shit on purpose. At fucking high noon, when it's 100 degrees, you're testing them out, huh? You're full of shit. Are you the same fucker that came over here and turned these on them at 5 o'clock at night? What?
They're automatically set up.
Yeah, sure they are. Why don't they come on at 5 o'clock every day?
Monday,
Turn this shit off.
Wednesday.
Turn it off.
No, I'm okay, ma'am.
Yeah, you need to turn it off. You test water at 6 o'clock in the morning, not at fucking noon. What?
Do I need to call the cops?
You call them fucking cops.
Yeah,
I'll wait right here for
You're
them.
harassing me. I'm working.
No, you're harassing us. I saw you drive by, look at me, you came over here, and you turned the fucking water on.
Okay.
Call the cops.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about who's harassing who.
No.
You turned them off. Good job.
Yeah, I'm testing on the next one. What? You're about to.
So you're about to make sure that you get me wet? Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, I don't know if you're going to stand in any of these places. I'm going to get wet. Do you have a job? You want to do something Wednesday at noon?
Who pays your salary, fucker? Me.
My boss.
Me.
Me.
You work for the taxpayers.
No,
You don't need to be concerned who I work for.
No, ma'am. Private company.
Oh, you're a private company? What private company pays you? Not the city of Denver, right?
Yeah, we're contracted.
Uh-huh. You're employed by the taxpayers.
All right, man.
You gonna call the cops? You gotta test an above ground PVC shit system like this at noon? Really? Fucking bullshit. Next time they do that,
she's on live stream.
next time they do that, you put buckets over these. They're doing this shit on purpose.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching your live stream. Like those other stones. Every day he's been out here. They ain't getting nothing done.
How many times has he turned on the water at noon?
Never.
Mm-hmm.
The other day, though, that wasn't noon, though, was it?
No, it was 5.
Then he has
when they turned it on and left it on.
then he has a bunch of base too, so it's where they come back this way in black camper.
Yeah. Oh, we know. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. What a, you know what? Huh? No, we'll move it 100 feet. We'll play their game.
I don't know if that wheel I got, I'm going to have to fix this wheel, so I don't think the mine's going to get the other wheel out of here. I got these comments coming up. I don't know, I'll put it.
I was hopeful that he's going to call the cops, so I'd like to wait around. So we need to have a conversation about who's harassing who.
Yeah, it's straight my door.
So this is that third-party company, that Habitat Management, whatever the hell they are. So they contract with the city, with the parks,
Look at him.
and they're supposed to be experts
You scared him.
in habitat management.
You just scared him.
Mm-hmm. He wants to know if I have a job.
Someone's writing a book away.
Yeah, I have a job. You're looking at it.
Are you supporting yourself as being a writer or what? Here he comes.
Oh, there he goes. Bye-bye. Habitat management. Bunch of shit. Anybody that's responsible, a responsible habitat management manager knows that you don't waste water like that.
And he was out here the other day and they were trying to fix that one out there. The one on the hill, see it?
What, this above ground PVC shit system?
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. How much did the taxpayers pay for this?
It's probably coming out of there.
And they're worried about a fucking toilet.
And it's coming out of there. It's probably coming out of that little creek.
Habitat
Spraying
management.
with that nasty ass water.
Wow.
Look at the great truck. Silver truck.
Good. All right. Yeah, everybody, I cannot even see the comments. It's too bright out here. But anyway, all I wanted to do was highlight this issue with the toilet. at this moment. So the officer's name, the officer for right-of-way enforcement. Let's go look at that ticket again. Oh, and somebody stole the plate. Hey, Terry, somebody stole the plate off of here. Yeah, the plate was on here yesterday when I left. Do you have any ideas what maybe would have happened to it? Yeah. Yeah, the plate was on here yesterday when I left. And furthermore, there is a note. So you remember this piece of paper that I put on here? I don't know. People keep ripping it off. So I'm going to put another one on here. It was okay. Well, I'm going to put another one on here. Yeah, we got to try to keep it there. But still, the information on who deals with the toilet is right there. And so, officer, I drive a Jeep. You could have just called. You could have just called and saved the taxpayers a shit ton of money in the time it took you to litter up my trailer with all your garbage printed at taxpayer expense. And you could have told me, hey, I'm going to use this ordinance against you. You're probably smart enough to know what it is. So could you just come move this toilet 100 feet so I don't have to get my fat ass out of my Jeep and draw pictures and vandalize your trailer? So yeah, that's Denver for you. These are their concerns. Not making the connections that I'm making out here. That's for damn sure. They're collecting full salaries, working full time. They're not even making half of the connections I am. Let's see, who was that again? Officer Edwards. Badge number 430. And that would be with the right-of-way enforcement under Denver's Department of Transportation and Infrastructure, aka meter maid bitch.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, I've got to move on. So, Terry, I will see you later. You too. Are you going to be able to charge your phone now? Or did you have some chargers you wanted me to charge?
I'm gonna get some gas. Is that fine?
All right. I could charge them and bring them back in like an hour or so. But you have portable chargers, right?
Yeah, but it takes a long time to charge it.
Yeah, well, let me charge them then and bring them back. So that's less power you got to use.
Not that one.
Yeah.
I got that one ain't no charge.
It won't charge?
It might.
It might. It's not like going to start a fire, right?
No, it ain't gonna start a fire.
All right.
I'm using cheese right now.
Are you charging it?
I'm charging my phone here.
Okay. All right, I'll get these charged. I'll bring them back later, okay? All right, Terry, be careful. See you later. You're welcome. So she had informed me after I left here yesterday that the meter maid bitch was sitting up at the corner when I left. And lo and behold, he comes back down here, litters up the toilet, litters up my toilet. I guess he's apparently too stupid to read that that toilet's being provided by a 501c3, which is charitable giving, and they're threatening to criminalize me. That's real fucking smart, Denver. Real smart. Keep it up. Keep it up. You know me, I'm kind of stupid. Oh, thanks for posting that on that habitat management's third party vendor with the city of Denver, who likes to just randomly come out and turn, you know, the sprinklers on the homeless. Last time they did that, his door opened and it soaked the inside of his camper. Let's see, it's the car says it's 97. It's probably, you know, 100 in the sun. Thanks, RP, for doing that. So, Denver did do something good yesterday. They came through here and picked up the trash. They did do that. And then promptly turn around and pull this shit with the toilet. Which, you know, interestingly, they right-of-way enforcement selectively decides who they're going to harass. You know, they're not going to get any money out of the homeless. So they're not going to spend any time on them because they don't have any power to arrest or to threaten any other criminal action. So they want to go after the money. Well, they're not getting it. So dream on, idiots. Yeah, I mean, the city is heartless. They're wait until you, if you've just joined my channel, wait until you get to watch a sweep. What they're doing to cause more contention, to derail efforts by private nonprofits such as myself who make these connections and work on these issues with these people, because the city has no accountability to do their job. So they don't care because nobody's watching them. Nobody's holding them accountable except for what I know out here. So they come out here and make contact. Do you need services? Do you need this? Do you need that? Even if they say yes, it is rare that they follow up. If they do, it's, you know, on their schedule, of course. The people that they should have been connecting with long before I ever showed up, I make connections with them, I stick with them, and we get some good end results. So I'm one person, and in the last 2.5 years total, I've housed 5 people myself. 2 of them did not stay housed. 3 still are, and I'm about to house a 4th person. I'm one person, one, collecting no salary. Oh, here comes the habitat management guy again, driving down the street. It's not a huge success, but it is awesome in that I am one person, one. And I'm not even a licensed clinical social worker. They're the ones that are so experienced that know how to connect with people. So he's back. He's down there at the end of the street. Talking to somebody in that truck. He had to call for backup and support because I was harassing him. That's pretty awesome that he got his story straight, that he was just testing. Hey, Gina. Yeah, we test water because we're conservationists of the land. We're conservationists of the land for proper habitat management. Yeah, guess what? I have a lot of experience in that realm as well. And if you are that kind of company. You're not coming out here on a slightly windy day when the temperatures are nearing 100 degrees to test water. Sorry, you're just not. And this isn't the first time this has gone on. So he's on his phone down there. Maybe he's calling the cops. Oh, here he comes, walking back down the path. Okay, hold on. My phone is overheating because I've got it pointed directly in the sun. Again. Yeah, he's down there staring at me. He's got another buddy with him that's on the phone. Oh, now they're kicking trash. Now they're kicking trash onto the sidewalk. He just used his foot to kick that. Oh, here, check him out. Check this little asshole out. He's about habitat management and conservation. So he's gonna kick some trash around. He's a real bright one. Because certainly, all that belongs to Keith. So yeah, kick it in front of the 70-year-old man's camper that is having a hard time walking right now, who fell and broke his wrist. Yeah, you little fucker. Keep looking over here. I hope you're on the phone with the cops, because I'm going to wait right here for them. Come over here and harass these people, and you're telling me I'm harassing you? Yeah, keep walking. So that guy's going to go back down there. I'm watching him in my mirror. He's stomping something into the ground. I can't wait to see what the response time is for District 4 to show up over here. This will be rich. Let me go tell Terry I'm gonna leave. Well, I don't know if I should leave. I won't be far though. I'm afraid what these guys are gonna do. Oh, good. I hope plate numbers are good. Cops love to run my plates. They love it. Why are they watering weeds? Yeah, that's an excellent question. Oh, I'm watching. Hey, if I end up leaving, because I wanted to go do a couple things before 1 o'clock, and the cops show up, call me.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure you just called the
I thought
cops.
you were gone already.
No, I sat here and I watched it. Look, he thinks it's a fucking joke. Mm-hmm. No, I'm serious. Find something to put over those heads if they decide to play that game again.
No, don't turn them on. They turn them on all the time.
No, I know.
Straight in the damn door.
I know.
You know, you told me to move to the truck is on. The wheel broken, that was not working right. You took the wheel off. I don't know, my fucking feeling.
It's always something, Terry. It's always something. Is your phone charged enough to call me?
It's plugged in. That's what I'm working on. She's trying to explain my account. She's checking into my account. So she said there's another phone signed into my account. So There's no one license sign in. Somebody's gonna get busted on.
I don't know what you got going on with that. That's why I just can't get involved in that. Now they're out there studying the land.
Looking like they're working.
Yeah, acting like they're working.
There's Mike. There's Mike.
Did you see him kick that trash out of the field? Yeah, he used his foot. He just started lobbing trash. Exactly.
He should have blew in there.
Exactly. You know, because they're habitat management people.
We can blame for all of it because they don't ever clean it.
Mm-hmm.
The park ranger's lazy.
Well, actually, you just picked all this up.
I did. I picked
Oh.
all that up too.
You asked me. Sure. This is literally all I have left because this is another game Denver wants to play. They don't want to give me any trash bags because we're effective. We're effective with trash bags. So why would taxpayers want me to have trash bags that taxpayers pay for to put trash in them? I mean, that just doesn't make any sense.
These people give me a bunch of these. Like, if you handed one out to everybody.
Don't give anybody those.
They don't use
They're
them.
not using them for trash. Trash only. All right, well, let me know if the cops show up. I'll come back. Yeah, please do. I'll see you later. You're welcome. Okay. So, yeah, we'll see how that's going to play out. The harassment out here is real. I don't. You guys can sugarcoat it. These assholes can sugarcoat that shit all they want. They get a kick out of doing this shit to these people. They love it. And it would be different if this was the first time. I definitely would have approached that a little bit differently, but this has been a consistent issue out here, and we've been talking about it a lot and how they can handle it without promoting vandalism. And honestly, I don't see anything wrong with covering those heads when they are deliberately doing that. Furthermore, if they wanted to have heads that were appropriately for habitat management, they wouldn't be spraying onto the sidewalk. There is all kinds of sprinkler parts on the market that you could set to exact measurements that don't ever drop water on the sidewalk. I mean, who knew? Who knew? So yeah, cut the shit. So I hope they call the cops. I hope the cops don't come because they have better things to be doing. That's good. You got my plate number, so they know who's here. So it would make sense not to waste any more resources, coppers. And go about your day and go stop some violent crime, or go catch the people that stole Keith's van, that continue to come over here and harass and attempt to steal some more from the elderly gentleman over here. I mean, we can do some shit like that. What else could we do if we were a cop? The list is long. So, yeah, RP, thank you for putting that in there. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate that. Yeah, and just, I'm pretty fierce about it because it's just morally the right thing to do. So, yeah, why are there sprinklers in this field to begin with? Well, I'm sure that there's this sob story about needing to grow something on this land out here. And instead of relying on our ability to depend on our natural irrigation, which is the semi-arid desert, we do stupid shit like this, and then when we're in a drought or other things, we put stipulations on other people. Like, you know, homes up there, they're only allowed to water on certain days at certain times, and yada, yada, yada. Oh, here he goes, turning it on again. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You better turn it off before these oscillate back around. Hey, Terry, you got that trash bag? Here, get that bag. Here, they turn these back on. Hurry up, open the bag, please. Hurry, hurry. Hurry, 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 hurry. Put this in there. Oh, look, they turned them off.
I see you running it, man. I see you running it.
So use this box to put over the head so you don't get soaked. Is Keith's store? Well, I am. But I'm most curious what the shit they're gonna pull. You know what they're doing to look important? They're over there fucking with the batteries in the remote turn-on thing. They're changing the batteries. They aren't doing anything. Yeah, so
I sit on the fucking hill and have lunch for like 5 hours.
getting paid. So yeah, put the box over that if they do that shit again.
If I hear it come on, I will. I can hear those fuckers come on.
You didn't just hear them? All right, keep an eye. All right, I'm gonna leave. I'm really gonna leave. Okay. So I'm really gonna leave now. And I'm gonna do a live stream here in a little bit specific to another very, very serious issue that Denver has ignored for quite a while. And it has to do with me putting a man in a motel because Denver is dropping the ball on giving him a respite room. And I have invested $1,000. That's all of my emergency shelter budget. Remember, I don't have the budget to house people or for long-term situations, but this man is so sick, and he's been hospitalized twice in 2 different hospitals. Each of those hospitals has turned him back out on the street. I mean, directly back out on the street. And he's in a motel room right now that ends tomorrow. Colorado Coalition for the Homeless denied him a respite room because of his criminal background. So I wouldn't want to think that the coalition and all of their partners that are subsidized by taxpayer dollars are picking and choosing who they're putting into these respite rooms. And I think they verified that quite well when they decided that this individual wasn't entitled to the results of his background check that he consented to. So that's against the law. We don't have a lot of time to deal with that issue right now because we're in constant crisis mode out here. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do for this man because I'm out of money. And I have another person helping me who is a partner with the coalition. She too is attempting to find some other resources available, but at this particular point, we essentially are going to have to take this man back out to a tent. And I had a whole bunch of weight lifted off me yesterday, and now it's all back on because of this one issue. Denver is dropping the ball horrendously bad. You have no idea what's going on out here. They own the messaging. All the homeless are worthless. They're all drug addicts. None of them want help. The ones that do, we never hear really that those ended in success, and they're worried about the toilet. And I've got to bring a man to live back out here on the streets that has an ulcer on his leg, is in congestive heart failure, diabetic, while I'm sure the federal government that's supplementing the state of Colorado during COVID to address these things is also sending care packages overseas as humanitarian aid, while we have citizens, taxpayers, residents of this country that have contributed to this system left to die out here on the street. That's us. That's what we're doing. So I'm going to have to either raise some money to keep him there, take him back out on the street, or hope that we find something in the next 6 hours. And so I'm going to come back and do an update on that issue and see what kind of progress I can make. Yeah, government failure in general, Jack. Oh, hey, Kata, DJ. So, RP, I hope that you saw what he's got going on out in Aurora. You might have interest in that. Yeah, but I'm just going to be over here. I got to get these issues solved. All right, but I'm going to go on my day now. I don't see any cops. These guys just want to do their shit. Okay, fine. Stop turning the water on these people. All right, everybody. Have a great afternoon. We'll talk to you soon.